Everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited. This is, although it's our second video for the Gorjuss Girl collab, but really the first one we were just showing what our stash was, and this one we are actually doing a project, so I'm super excited. So this is our Gorjuss Girl collab for 2018. It is run by the lovely Jamie, who is Poetspice here on YouTube. I'm sure everybody knows Jamie, but I am going to be linking all the ladies' channels who are part of the collab down in the descriptions box. Please check everybody out and see what we've all been up to, especially if you love the Gorjuss Girls. And we will be posting our videos on the second Sunday of every month. This month's theme we have is snowflakes, which is fab because at this time of year it's still really cold. Our next one will be on the 11th of February, and I'm not going to tell you what that theme is because you just have to wait and see. Stay tuned. Hopefully you'll enjoy this video, you'll enjoy what I've made, and I'm going to be doing a wee announcement at the end, so stick with me. Okay, so let's get into it. So the stamp that I used this month is this gorgeous one, and this is called the Friendly Hedgehog. So let's get her out and have a wee look at her. She's absolutely beautiful. She is. Look how cute she is. And the reason I used her is because the theme was snowflakes, and she's all wrapped up. She's got her lovely woolly hat on, she's got her gloves on, and she's got her boots on, so she's nice and warm for the snow. And I used her, and I used the frame, and I used the wee, can you see him? The wee Friendly Hedgehog. You'll see him when I've stamped him out. He's absolutely gorgeous. So this comes with 3 stamps, and I used the 3. I'm sorry about the glare, it's because it's on this plastic, trying to angle it here. She's absolutely cute. Look at her. She's beautiful. Love her. So I used her. And then I used this. Now I don't have any Gorjuss Girl paper yet. I am going to try and get some. I went to the range yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? I can't remember, to have a look, and they didn't have any. So I'm just going to keep my eyes open and maybe have a look online. But I used this paper pad. It is called Pure Frozen. And I like the colours. It's actually got snowflakes and things inside it, so I thought that was quite apt since our theme is snowflakes. So I used that. I'm going to be using this snowflake die, and I'm using, you probably won't be able to see this very well, it's an acrylic stamp, and it says snowflakes kisses are winter's wishes. Snowflakes, no, snowflakes are winter's kisses, sorry. Snowflakes are winter's kisses. So I'm going to be using that as well. And some of this Paper Mania pigment-based ink, and it's just this blue. So I've started it so far, and the reason I started this project is because I used some of this Dovecraft 3D Pearl Effects in the white to make it look like a snowy effect, and I put my snowflakes on with it, and I also used the Dovecraft clear glitter glue. So I wanted it to dry overnight, and that's the reason I have made a start on this project. So what I've done so far is I used this card. It's like the blue sort of marbly card. You can see some of the pen coming through the back, but that's okay because we're going to cover that up. And then I stamped out our beautiful Gorjuss Girl and our wee hedgehog, and you can see I've used the frame. Now what I've done was I put some of the 3D Pearl effects along the top to make it look like the snow is gathering on this window that she's walking past, and I've put lots of wee dots all over and all over her to make it look like it's snowing. And then I stamped it. Look at our gorgeous wee hedgehog. He's looking freezing down there, our wee Friendly Hedgehog. So we've got him. So what I done was I coloured them in with these Crayola pens. Now these are just the Crayola Super Tips. I got gifted some Pro Markers today, and I'm going to be getting some more, but right now the pens that I'm using are the Crayola ones. So I used this sort of bluey colour, and that's the colour that I used for the frame and for her jacket and her hat, and then the grey and the black. And then for our little hedgehog I just used the brown and this sort of peachy skin tony colour. So what we're going to do now is I want to make this look a bit more like a shop front window kind of, or sort of any kind of window. But I'm just going to grab a pen and a ruler. I've got my Gorjuss unicorn ruler here, and I'm going to draw a line just roughly in about an inch up, and I'm going to draw it all the way along to her and then here, and that just kind of makes it look like this bit is a bit of a shelf. And then what we will do is colour this piece in, but we don't want to do it too much so that it blocks it out. So what am I thinking? If you give me, what have I done with my pencil? So what I'm going to do is just take an ordinary grey pencil and turn it on its side and just put in some shading underneath my line and about my Gorjuss girls here, just underneath like this. All the way down. So it doesn't have to be perfect, it's just to give it some shadow, like so. And it just makes it look like this is in the shop and she's walking past it. I've went a wee bit over the line there, so I'm just going to rub that out, because that has to look like a shelf. And then a wee bit here behind her. And we're just adding that in like so. And then what we're going to do is just sort of go over it with the rubber and sort of smudge it in. Not totally rubbing it out, just a wee bit. And what that does is it just softens it out, like so. And I'm just going to go over it really on the side of my pencil again, really lightly. So now, if you can see, it sort of gives it an effect where she's walking past something. It's not just an empty window. And the next thing I'm going to do is take my wee stamp, my snowflake stamp, and I'm going to put that down here straight as I can. Take some black ink, and then I'm just going to take that excess ink off the edge. And I'm such a lady, I'm just wiping it on my black leggings. I'll just put some more ink on, and I'm going to stamp it right in the shop window. There we go, it says snowflakes are winter's kisses. Isn't that gorgeous? I like that, that's really cute. Then what I'm going to do is, because our theme is snowflakes, I'm going to use the die. And just for a bit of decoration, I'm going to die cut out some of these snowflakes. So, first of all, before I do that, I'm going to take my blue ink and I'm going to run it all the way around the edge. Now this just edges this wall hanging off. So it's a wall hanging, if I haven't said. A nice wee Christmassy wall hanging that you can either put in your craft room or in your lounge or living room or wherever you fancy. It's just cute. So if you can see that, I don't know if you can see it very well, I've edged it with the blue and it just gives it a wee border. And then I'm going to turn it over before I put my die cuts on. And I have this Centura Pearl from Crafter's Companion. I don't know if you can see it, I don't know if it's shining up very well, but it's a pearlescent card. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see it there. It's pearlescent and it's absolutely gorgeous, and it's in that light blue. So it's tying in with our sort of wintry snowflakey theme. And I'm going to put this on the back, and basically this is for two reasons. It's to cover up the part where the ink has came through from my colouring, but also it's to make it stronger and give it some stability. So I'm just going to pop this on the back, and I absolutely love this Centura Pearl card. It is beautiful. I've bought tons of it in all different colours. I think Crafter's Companion do their card absolutely gorgeously. Their card is always beautiful. So I'm just popping that down like so, rubbing off my glue. There we go. So we've got it matted on the bag now with our lovely Centura pearl. We'll just press that down, make sure it sticks. And then I'm going to cut out my snowflakes. So let's see, how many are we going to do? I think about 3. Now I've took this paper out the pad. As you can see, it's got large snowflakes on it in all different blues and sort of teal greens and teal blues. So I thought that was nice to cut our snowflakes out of. And we'll just take a wee strip. And I usually use my Gemini, which is sitting behind me, but we will give this a go so that I can do it on camera. If this doesn't work through this die, then I will pause it and do it on my Gemini. But we'll see if this week, what we'll do is we'll shim it and see if it works. Okay. We'll just run it in, run it back, run it through a few times. Alright, let's have a wee peek and see if it's worked. And it has. So we've got this gorgeous wee snowflake, and I need 3 of those. So we'll quickly run this through. Like so. There we go. I am so looking forward to seeing what everybody has created this month. I think it's a fab theme, and I know that there is so many stamp sets that we can pick from that would suit this theme. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what everybody has done. And that's a good thing about this collab, because I love the Gorjuss girls so much. And you know that everybody who's taking part loves the Gorjuss girls, so we can get so many ideas and so much inspiration, and I hope you all do as well. So, is this one cut? Oh, I don't think this one's cut right through. Maybe not, maybe not. I don't know why. I'll pop it back on. Pop on my shim. That's the only thing about these wee die cutting machines. I like this sometimes for on my desk if it's wee easy shapes, but the Gemini is absolutely second to none. I say it all the time, but my Gemini, I really couldn't go back to crafting without. If anything happened to it, I would have to get another one, because really once you go to the Gemini, I think you'll never go back. I love my Big Shot. I've got my Big Shot as well, and I've got my Big Shot Plus, and I love them for my big dies. But for really intricate die cutting, the Gemini is fantastic. So, we've cut out our 3 snowflakes. We've got our wee plaque here. So as you can see her, there she is. And I'm going to pop on my 3 snowflakes, if I can find my glue. There it is. Kind of see it for looking at it. And I'm just going to glue in the middle. I'm not going to glue the edgy pieces. And we'll have one here. Up at the top, we will have, let's have a wee see, we'll put one here, and let me turn it round and have a quick look. One there, and one here, I think. Yeah, that looks cute like that, so I like that there. So we have our 3 snowflakes, and then we've got all of our wee enamel snowflakes all the way around, and on our hat and on our coat. And then its snowflakes are Winter's Kisses. How cute is this? Look at her, she's gorgeous. I love her. And I think, let me have a wee look. We are ready to add on. Oops, I'm wrecking the place. I've got this ribbon here, and it looks, these are like, can you see, it's like wee medallions, but it really looks like snowflakes as well. So I'm going to use this for my hanging piece. So, if you just give me 2 ticks. Okay, I had forgot to turn my heat gun on, so that's it all warmed up now. So what I'm going to do is turn this onto the back. And I'm going to use my glue gun to secure my ribbon here, and I'm just positioning it where I want it, like this. And then I'm going to pop my hot glue all the way down where my ribbon is, and just press it down really firm so that it's not going to come off. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side, just line it up like so, and then get my hot glue and put a good few blobs on here, and just pop this down. Give that a good press into the ribbon, because once you press it into the fibres, it's quite hard for it to come back off. So we've done that, and then what I went ahead and done as well is cut out another couple of my snowflakes. And this time, instead of the wet glue, I'm just going to add, I just need another glue stick, if I can find them. What did I do with you? There you are. Another wee drop of hot glue on my snowflake, and it's going to go on the bottom here, and it looks like a wee fastener. Okay. And then my other one on this side, like so, and pop that one on there. I love that, that is so cute. And then all I've got to do on the back is take one of these handmade by Sam stickers, and I'm going to pop that right in the centre here, and I'm going to take my pen and I'm going to write Gorjuss Girls Collab 2018 with Poetspice. Okay, and then on this side I'm going to write tomorrow's date, because that's the date that it will be posted, because I am actually recording this the night before, which is the 14th. So the 14th of 1st, 2018. Okay, so I've just wrote that on there. So it's your Gorjuss Girls Collab with Poetspice. I've put the date, and it's got to be handmade by Sam. It's got our wee snowflakes and this gorgeous ribbon. And there is our beautiful wall hanging with our Gorjuss Girls. So I hope you like what I've created this month for our snowflake inspiration. I think it's absolutely really cute. I think it's so nice. Like, it's got so much sparkle and lovely snowflakes all over it, and just beautiful. So I used the Friendly Hedgehog. There she is, and I used all 3 stamps. So yeah, I hope you like what I've made, everybody. Please check out everybody else's projects this month. Sorry, I can't get my words out. As I say, I will leave their links to their channels in the description box below. Leave me some comments. Let me know what you think of my wee snowflake creation with my Gorjuss Girl this month. And I want to say that this wall hanging, I am going to be giving it away. Now, every month when I do my collab, I'm going to be giving something away. This month I'm going to be giving this one away, and I'm going to stamp out my Gorjuss Girl. I cannot speak. I'm going to stamp her out on some paper as well and send that out, so that the person that who receives it can colour her in and use her on their own project. I'm going to include the card that I've used. I'm going to include some die cut snowflakes, some of the hedgehog, the frame, blah blah blah. I'm going to include so that you can recreate this for yourself if you like. So I'll be like making like a mini kit with the card and the ribbon and things like that, so that you can make your own. So yeah, if you like this video guys, please give me a wee thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed and you want to see more of my videos and you'd like to see more of my collaboration, please subscribe and hit the bell for my notifications. And I hope you all have a fantastic, well, when you're watching this it'll be Sunday, for me it is Saturday night. I hope you all have a fab weekend, whatever you're doing, and I will see you guys all again soon. Thank you, bye bye.